and my job is to protect everybody, the whole community, even the stupid people that show up to do dumb stuff. I'm gonna show you that they always been bums looking for crime.
They've always been in the shadows, causing chaos, stirring trouble, and chasing scraps. But what happens when a leader steps in, not just to call them out, but to expose their game entirely? In today's episode, we're breaking down a bold statement from Dolton's mayor that has everyone talking. Whether you see it as fearless leadership or over-the-top theatrics, one thing's clear. This story is far from over. Stick around.
Guys, it's the Super Mayor, Tiffany Henyard, the People's Mayor and People's Super.
Hey, it's the Super Mayor, the People's Mayor, taking charge like never before. But what does that really mean for Dolton? Are the bold moves paying off? Or is it just another political stunt? Stick around as we break down the latest drama you can't miss. She's back with a bang, but not without controversy. Mayor Tiffany Henyard, dubbed the Super Mayor, has revealed her revamped team, claiming it's a bold move to save her administration. Yet her announcement comes with shocking allegations. She says she's the target of relentless attacks. Who's behind these alleged threats, and why is she making these claims now? With rising tensions in Dolton, this story has sparked questions and heated debates. Is this a strategy for survival, or is there more to the story? Stick around as we unpack the twists and turns of this political drama. Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles, where the gloves come off and the drama takes center stage. From fiery boxing matches to explosive political showdowns, we break it all down with no punches pulled. If you crave hard-hitting analysis, jaw-dropping controversies, and stories that keep you hooked, you're in the right place. Don't miss a moment, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop. Buckle up, it's about to get intense. Tiffany Henyard's rise to political prominence began with her historic election as Dolton's youngest and first Black female mayor.
I am about to address some things as the supervisor. There will be no comments, there won't be anything, it'll just be me addressing you guys and tell you what's going on.
Her campaign was driven by promises to prioritize the needs of the community through transparency, economic initiatives, and improved safety. Her bold leadership style and charismatic approach quickly made her a polarizing figure. Supporters have hailed her as a leader unafraid to confront challenges head-on. Opponents, however, argue that her focus on public appearances often overshadows tangible results. Over the years, Henyard has championed numerous initiatives, including housing programs, community outreach, and reforms targeting local government inefficiencies. Despite her efforts, critics maintain that some of her policies have been overly ambitious or poorly implemented, creating further tension within her administration. What's your take on Mayor Henyard's leadership? Do her bold actions outweigh the controversies? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. The title Super Mayor has become a defining aspect of Henyard's public image. Her supporters use it to celebrate her tireless energy and commitment to Dolton.
Tiffany Henyard actually has two political jobs on two public payrolls, as mayor of South Suburban Dolton, or as she calls herself, Super Mayor.
They view her as someone who works around the clock to address the town's problems, whether big or small. On the flip side, detractors see the title as a self-serving label, crafted to deflect from the growing list of criticisms. They argue that the moniker is more about theatrics than actual governance, and they question whether her leadership style is sustainable in the long term. Despite the debate, one thing remains clear. The title has solidified Henyard's position as one of Dolton's most talked-about leaders.
Has this surprised you, how much the viewership has gravitated towards this woman? Like, people from all over the world are talking about it.
Whether it's earned or exaggerated depends on who you ask. What do you think? Does the title Super Mayor reflect her accomplishments, or is it just a distraction? In a surprise announcement,
A lot of my people in my community still supports your mayor. You should be glad you have someone young that's vibrant, relatable to the youth.
Henyard revealed her revamped administrative team, emphasizing the importance of fresh perspectives. She described the move as necessary for pushing Dolton forward, highlighting the expertise of her new appointees in areas such as economic planning, law enforcement, and community development. However, the selection process has drawn significant criticism. Several appointees have prior ties to Henyard's campaign efforts, raising concerns about favoritism. Others point to the lack of transparency surrounding the removal of previous team members.
Running for clerk here in the village of Dolton, so we're going to let you hear from her. Next, we have Ms. Linda Terrell. She's running for a trustee. Go ahead, Ms. Linda.
Some of whom allege they were dismissed for questioning the mayor's policies. While supporters argue that the new team represents a step toward positive change, skeptics worry that it's an attempt to consolidate power and silence dissent within her administration. What's your take? Will this team bring effective change to Dolton, or is it another controversial decision? Let us know in the comments. The most explosive part of Henyard's recent announcements is her claim that she's under coordinated attack. She's described receiving anonymous threats, facing smear campaigns, and dealing with leaked internal documents meant to discredit her administration. Henyard has framed these events as attempts to undermine her leadership and destabilize the progress she claims to have made in Dolton. "This isn't just an attack on me. It's an attack on the people of Dolton," she said in a recent press briefing. While some residents and officials have expressed sympathy for Henyard's situation, others are questioning the timing of these claims. Critics have suggested that they might be an attempt to divert attention from internal issues, such as budget disputes and allegations of administrative mismanagement. Do you believe the mayor's claims of being targeted? Or do you think there's more to the story? Henyard's allegations have not gone unchallenged. Dolton trustees and political rivals have responded with skepticism, with some outright denying the existence of any coordinated effort against her. Trustee James Parker, a vocal critic of Henyard, dismissed the claims as baseless and counterproductive. The tension between Henyard and the trustees has reached new heights, with both sides accusing each other of creating unnecessary drama.
You could feel the anger tonight at a Board of Trustees meeting in Thornton Township. The board and citizens looking for accountability to their finances, while the township supervisor.
Residents, meanwhile, are left wondering whether this political infighting is doing more harm than good for the town. There have been growing calls for an independent investigation into Henyard's allegations, though it remains unclear whether such an inquiry will gain traction. What do you think? Should there be an investigation into these claims? Or should the focus shift back to governance? Let us know your opinion in the comments. Dolton's residents have been vocal about the controversy surrounding their mayor. Many supporters see Henyard as a fighter who refuses to back down, no matter how fierce the opposition. They view her as someone who genuinely cares about Dolton and is willing to make tough decisions for the greater good. Critics, however, are far less forgiving. Some argue that Henyard's administration has been riddled with missteps and that her latest claims are just another example of deflecting blame. Others believe that the constant controversies are eroding trust and making it harder for Dolton to address its pressing issues. Town hall meetings and social media platforms have become spaces for heated debates, with residents passionately defending their positions. Where do you stand? Do you think Henyard deserves support, or should the focus shift to new leadership? Beyond the current controversy, Dolton is grappling with significant issues, including rising crime, financial instability, and a struggling economy. These problems demand urgent attention, yet the ongoing political turmoil threatens to overshadow the real work that needs to be done. Henyard's supporters argue that her bold moves, such as appointing a new team, are exactly what Dolton needs to address these challenges. Critics counter that her administration has been marked by too much conflict and not enough progress. Regardless of which side you're on, it's clear that Dolton's future hangs in the balance. The decisions made by its leaders in the coming months will have lasting consequences for the community. What do you think Dolton needs most right now, stability or decisive action? Share your insights in the comments. The media has played a significant role in amplifying the drama surrounding Henyard's administration. While some outlets have focused on the facts, others have leaned into sensationalism, often framing her as either a hero or a villain. Henyard herself has criticized certain media organizations, accusing them of bias and unfair reporting. Whether these claims hold weight or not, the media's coverage has undoubtedly influenced public opinion, adding another layer of complexity to an already divisive situation. Do you think the media is helping Dolton by shedding light on these issues, or is it escalating tensions unnecessarily? As the story of Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her leadership continues to unfold, one thing is certain: Dolton is at a crossroads. Whether you see Henyard as a transformative leader or a source of controversy, her actions are undeniably shaping the town's future. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think her new team will bring positive change to Dolton? Are her claims of being targeted justified, or are they a way to distract from other issues? Let us know in the comments below. We're eager to hear your thoughts. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to Red Rumbles and hit the notification bell for more updates on political showdowns, celebrity drama, and sports battles that matter. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next episode.